Hi, I'm Latrina Patrick with Greater Vision Consulting. That's my firm, which specializes in two specific areas. Number one, we work with medium-sized nonprofit organizations to help you create community programs and also to develop fundraising strategies. The other part of what we do is that through our training and development services, we train beginning and intermediate level grant writers to write successful grants. I want to talk to you today about a new change from the IRS that affects small charitable organizations who want to apply for a tax-exempt status. The IRS is under a lot of criticism right now for this change, but I have to tell you, it is really working out to the benefit of small organizations. And what that change is that now the IRS will no longer screen 80% of the organizations seeking tax-exempt status from them every year. This is a major change, and what they've done is streamline the process, and so they have developed basically a short form of their 1023 form. It's now the 1023 EZ form, where in the past, as many of you may know, you've had to apply for this status by completing 25 pages of an application, which included a narrative description of your program and your program's activities, your organization, projected incomes for 3 to 5 years. It's just a litany of things that they've required, and that's no longer the case. So what the IRS is saying is that this process will allow them to facilitate the process and expedite the process, because what has resulted in the way that they've been doing the service or allowing people to apply is that it's resulted in a backlog of 66,000 applications per year that are on average having to wait up until a year to even get approved. So this process is much more streamlined. So let me tell you a little bit about what it is now and which organizations it affects, because as I said, it's for small charitable organizations, meaning if your organization earns no more than $50,000 in income per year, you are eligible, and also you don't have total assets in excess of $250,000 a year, or $250,000. It has to be less than that, your total assets. And then the only other thing you would have to do is that you have to be in compliance with the tax code requirements for a charity, which will automatically now be able to accept donations that are tax deductible for the donor. So you have to be in compliance with those, and then you have to pay a $400 fee, which you would normally have to pay anyway. But if you have that money, you complete the 3-page online form and certify all the things that you need to know about the charitable organization and what goes along with being a charitable organization, you meet the income limits and the asset limits, then you will automatically be approved for your tax-exempt status. Now, as I said, the IRS has been under fire for this change for some other reasons, but we won't get into those. But as I said, this does benefit that small charitable organization that really does need this status and wants this status so that you can start doing the work that you desire to do. So this is really great news. It went into effect as of July 1st of this year. So moving forward, you want to apply for this, you go right ahead and do that as soon as possible, because this is definitely going to be a much simpler process for you. And so that's pretty much it. I encourage you to go to the irs.gov website for more information. Again, that form to apply is the 1023 EZ form. It's only 3 pages online now as opposed to 25 pages. And so you are really one step closer to getting that nonprofit status if this is applicable for you. Now, I hope you found that information helpful. As always, I'd like for you to go over to my website and check out my bio and more information about my background and why it is that I am qualified to share this information with you as I do in my videos. I also want to just let you know that if you are someone who is interested in finding out more about grant writing or trying to develop your skills as a grant writer, I have a new course that I'm offering exclusively on Udemy, which is a marketplace for online learning, and you can find out more about that course. It's called Help Granted: How to Make It Impossible for Funders to Say No to Your Proposal. And if you go over to my website, if you click on workshops, you'll find the registration information, a link that will tell you more about the course itself, how much it costs, and how it works. But it's a great curriculum that I'm excited about, and I know that if you need this course, that you will get a tremendous benefit from enrolling in it. So that's it for now. In the meantime, I encourage you to get inspired and create a greater vision for your life and your business. Write the vision, make it plain, and that way it becomes a lot easier for you to chip away at it one step at a time. See you next time.